Some funding is provided by John A. Cook, Certified Public Accountant at 105 East Main Street in Westfield.
The Chautauqua Integrated Delivery System. Our community of doctors is pleased to announce their affiliation with Senior Choice. Senior Choice fills in where your Medicare coverage leaves off.
Fairpoint Communications, formerly C&E Telephone, providing telephone, internet, and data services, is proud to fund this broadcast of Senior Report.
Some funding is provided by State Senator Catherine M. Young.
Absolute Care of Westfield, committed to returning the favor to those who have spent a lifetime caring for others. Located on 26 Cass Street in Westfield, New York.
Some funding is provided by the Lakeview Hotel and Restaurant, located on Water Street near the lake in Mayville.
Live from the Chuck Kelsey Television Studio at Access Channel 5 in Mayville, it's Senior Report with Reed Powers. Call in and participate in Chautauqua County's only live call-in senior program. Share a thought or wish someone a happy birthday. Saturday mornings between 9 and 10 a.m. And now, here's Reed Powers.
And good morning. What a beautiful day in Chautauqua County. The 38th straight day of rain every day. Well, I'll tell you, the begonias are going like crazy, but I'm not so sure about the tomatoes. They're rotting off the vine, and a lot of places. And it's we sure have had our drink. I'll tell you, the lawns are gorgeous, so you can't beat them. The only trouble is you have trouble finding time to mow them when they're dry. But it is lovely up here, and we're now moving into the fall. And very shortly we'll be getting the beautiful colors on our trees and the grapes. If you drive around past a grape vineyard, you smell that wonderful fragrance of the grapes ripening on the vine. Oh, what a place to live. And the butternuts are out. You go pick them up by the dozens, and apple trees all over the place. You got all there are many apple trees around that people just have for ornaments in their yards, and they don't collect the apples. And so if you just go and ask them, they'll let you take them. And you get a couple of buckets of those, they'll last you all winter for applesauce. Hey, and apple pie, I might add. Lots of great things happening around us. Of course, you can't turn the TV on without seeing the goofiness in the White House and the health care plan, which looks like, well, God knows whether it's going to pass or not. Everybody in the world has it but us, and no one pays insurance companies 30% for health care excepting in profits. We get 70 cents out of a dollar for our health care, and then they decide who gets it and who doesn't anyway. And of course, it sounds like, well, I don't know. I'll let you guys talk about it. We got a couple of brilliant leaders in our community here. We got Roy Harvey, who is an internationally known video journalist, and we have with us Jim Caflisch, who's been in the Chautauqua County Legislature since, I guess, the turn of the century, the 18th century, wasn't it? Long time, anyway. He's a fixture there. And he comes in and gives a little of his Saturday morning to you, the public, and we are you. See, Jim is a little bit on the right side, and Roy is a little bit on the left side, so they take opposite positions usually. Maybe they'll agree, I don't really know, but here we go. We're going to have a discussion, and it'll be a lively one. And remember, you're not allowed to bring your iron in here. It'll be a lively discussion, during which time they will explore all avenues of this brand new health care bill, which looks like they're trying to squeeze in a deadly enemy of the insurance companies who take about $1 trillion worth of insurance every year. Not a billion, $1 trillion. They're using everything possible to torpedo it, so we'll let them talk about it, see what's going on here. We also have, well, let me see here. I think one of the more interesting things in there that's coming down is there's a new law that they're trying to put in the Congress and the Senate. It's called the Cyber Emergency Act, or whatever it is. At any time, the president can push a button and shut down your internet. Did you know that? If this passes, I would make sure that, and it could be any emergency. He decides it's an emergency. You know, if he gets a flea bite on his foot and it itches too much, you can declare an emergency. They don't ask him why. And in the meantime, this is very dangerous to our liberty, and I think you better speak out on it. Call your Congressman Higgins if you can find him. He hasn't shown up here at Stock County a lot. We just had a big meeting, a health care meeting, speaking of health care, down in Lakewood. He didn't show up there, and it was one of the town meetings we're supposed to have. And he won't come on Senior Report, evidently. I call his office regularly. And I guess it looks to me as though he's not coming in here as much as he used to. And somebody told me he's just written us off because he doesn't need us. He's got Buffalo. 2 million voters there, or people there in Buffalo, the second biggest city in the country, and that's his headquarters. What's he need with a bunch of cow farmers, grape farmers? Mr. Higgins, I think you better contact Senior Report immediately. We have he does show up occasionally, I might add. Especially with Kathy Young. She is doing the job here for us, I might add. A wonderful state senator. Let's see here. All kinds of things here. We are spending about $3 trillion giving huge amounts of money to the wealthy and the rich and powerful bankers who robbed all the banks already, and the automotive industries and everything. They wiped all these companies out. They consider them their candy store, and they just go take whatever they want out of the profits and everything and get huge, swollen $100 million salaries. It's unbelievable because they control the boards, you see. And our answer to save these companies that they've already plundered is give them more money. And they immediately, you notice, they were giving themselves huge bonuses, buying the jet planes. God, I can't believe what's going on in this country. It doesn't pay to watch. I know, I'm ranting and raving. Stop it. Okay. Let's do something we can enjoy here. Local senior centers. We have the best senior centers around. And it's just, if you don't belong to one and you're over 50 or 60 or whatever, go to one. You'll meet a lot of wonderful people in the same class that you were in. Okay, I wanted to mention here, Dunkirk Seniors. And over there we got Betty Korzeniewski, who does the job, and the vice president over there is Laura Hemnick. And I give these people a little mention because, boy, do they do the job, and they don't get paid anything. They just work and work and work. And their McCoy is Jean Kubera and the whole bunch over there. They have a 50-50 raffle coming up. And motion to adjourn was accepted by Leanne and Marion Genovese. And then they played bingo. That's a fixture in every senior club. Every club has to have a bingo caller. Lakeshore Seniors, President's Irene Christopher over there, and she does the job. They have a good, their treasurer submitted the treasurer's report, and Sophie Ubinik, and she says, we got lots of money, we're okay. Okay, let's see. Tennis prizes was won by her and by Carol Kozlowski and Esther McCoyak. $1 prizes. Yeah, you show up, you get $1. It's like they're trying to pay the kids down in New York now. They give them $1 if they come in. Doing the work, the coffee, Dorothy Szeniak and Charlene Hallmark. Incidentally, got a bus trip, very interesting one. They're going to a casino. Niagara Falls this time. Seniors always go to casinos, and I tell you, do not gamble there, whatever you do. They'll give you some specials. You get the free, the first card when you're playing blackjack is an ace, and they double up on some of the winnings. If you go on the roulette, they'll give you twice what you won. Take those because you have huge odds on those. But if you win, walk away. If you lose, walk away. Do not spend any time there gambling, for real. You get $20 in coin and $5 in food bonus, incidentally. So that $20 in coin, that sets you up right off the bat. You can use that. It's free.